If you are a freelancer or you are providing part-time accounting services, you can earn extra income by working as a service provider by implementing Sage Business Cloud accounting software. Especially, this is a cloud-based software. You can implement the system and support at anywhere and anytime. And after complete the course, there will be a final exam. In that exam, you need to implement a system, enter transaction, and generate reports. You will get a certificate if you are achieve the pass mark. Right. Next, we will discuss types of accounting softwares. There are mainly two types of accounting softwares. First one, on-premises or server-based. Second one, now most popular one, cloud-based accounting software, online accounting software, or web-based accounting software. In cloud-based software, there are many features compared with server-based software. First, it's easily upgraded. Now, if you are installing server-based software, sometimes if the software, even though upgraded, you are not get the upgraded because it's not linked with your main product. Now, some softwares there may be need to upgrade. For upgrade, you need to pay additional amount. Then this compared to server-based software, cloud-based software, very lower cost of ownership. Sometimes some softwares, server-based softwares, we need to spend millions to purchase, but cloud softwares compared to server-based, it's lower cost. Then it's cloud-based softwares always up. You can work anywhere and anytime. Now, if you are install server-based software, if you are installing your office, it's difficult if server is not available, or if your office closed, it's difficult to log in. But in cloud-based softwares, you can work from anywhere and anytime. Then disaster assistant, even though you cannot go to office, you can work from your cloud-based software. And no IT maintenance cost, it's very less. Now, for an example, if you are using server-based software, you need to install into a server. The server is also very expensive, and you need to network your other workstation, your users, you need to connect. For networking also, you need to spend money. Therefore, but in cloud-based softwares, no need to link. It's already in the web. Therefore, maintenance cost is very less. Next, offsite data storage. Now, if you are installed into Office server-based software, that data also store in your office. Then something happens to your office, it's difficult to recover your all data. And productivity in anywhere, you can log into cloud-based software anywhere and anytime. Then there are several cloud-based accounting softwares, Sage Business Cloud Accounting, Soho Books, MyOB, Xero, QuickBooks, Wave, like that. There are several accounting softwares. From this course, we will cover Sage Business Cloud Accounting software. Okay. Then this is our course plan. First one, company registration and setup. This company and registration and setup, we will discuss how to register for company and how to implement our software, or how to implement based on our company. Then second one, master file creation. From master file creation, we will discuss how to create customers, suppliers, inventory, GL accounts, banks, like that. Master file creation we will discuss. Third one, transactions. From transaction, We will discuss customer transactions such as invoice receipts and supplier transactions, payment, supply invoices, bank transactions, bank reconciliation. Those transactions we will discuss in transactions. Finally, reports. From reports, we will discuss how to generate reports, how to generate financial reports, how to generate tax reports, audit reports, transaction report, and we will discuss how to design reports. Right. Now we will move to today's session. First, we will move to company settings. From company settings, we will discuss how to register for Sage Business Cloud accounting. First, you need to go to log into this website, and there will be a link for free trial, and you can click that link and you can enter your details. After that, you will receive an email from noreply@sage.com. You can confirm that account and you can log into the system. Next, we will discuss how to activate our add-on modules. In this software, you can maintain your time tracking, timesheets, multi-currency, advanced inventory, and debtors managers. We will discuss how to activate add-on modules. Then company details. When we are implementing a system for our company, from here we will discuss how to enter our company details, additional company information, and customer zone. Under general settings, we will discuss financial years, how to set financial years, that rounding, regional settings, how to set our currencies, then customer and supplier settings, item settings, time tracking settings, outstanding balances, and personal information. Next, tax settings. From here, we will discuss how to set a tax rates and how to generate your returns. Next, document and statements. In Sage Business Cloud Accounting, you can design your invoice layouts, quotation layouts, purchase order layouts. We will discuss how to design your layouts and how to set your document numbers. If you are implementing the system for new company, how to set your document numbers. Those things we will discuss under documents and statements. Next, branding. From here, we will discuss how to set our company logo to the system. Next, user-defined fields. We can add additional details from user-defined fields. Next, email signatures. From Sage Business Cloud Accounting software, after you enter an invoice or quotation, you can directly email those documents. Then you can design your signatures from email signatures. Next, multi-currency. From here, we will discuss how to create home currency, how to add foreign currencies, and this is a special feature. You can maintain foreign customers or foreign suppliers or foreign bank accounts, and if you are creating foreign currencies, you can invoicing to your customers from foreign currency. Okay, this is main dashboard of software. From here, I'll quickly go through this dashboard. Later we will discuss about this dashboard. You can view your pending works and top selling items, your sales history. You can compare current year sales versus previous year sales, then your bank balance movements, customer outstanding age analysis, customer sales, daily sales, like that. At once you can get an idea about your company performance. Okay, now we will discuss how to register new company. First, you can go to this website pwholdings.lk, and there's a link, free trial, sign up. Okay, you can log into this site www.pwholdings.lk and click this link, free trial link. Then after that, new screen will display. From here you can enter your company details, or you can enter your contact details, company name, first name, last name, and especially please select Malaysia as country. Currently that Sri Lankan version is under development, so therefore please select Malaysia. And you can enter your first name, last name, mobile number, email, password, and you can enter confirm password. Here you can enter this access code, and you can enter what's the system currently you are using, and how many years you are doing the business. These are not much important. You can enter your name, company name, country, and these details you can fill. After that you can tick I accept the terms and conditions and click sign up. After you click the sign up button, you will receive an email from noreply@sage.com. Yeah, there's a question from sign up. We have to give our details. Yes, you can enter your details, and you can register your company. And one important thing, from one email address, you can create only one company. Therefore, if you are using now you have sent your email address, if you want to create another company, please use another email address. Okay, I'll repeat it again. You can log into that pwholdings.lk. Log into pwholdings.lk and click free trial sign up. Enter your details, company name, country. Please select Malaysia as your country. First name, last name, your mobile number, email address, password. And when you are creating your password, you need to create based on this specification. That password should be at least 6 characters long, and it should have one lowercase, one uppercase, one number, and one special character. Okay, capital letter, simple letter, number, and special character like this @ or hash. Then enter confirm your password. You can enter this access code. From here, currently used software, you can select any software or Excel. Then from years in business, you can select any option from here, and please keep this referral code. and tick I accept the terms and condition and click sign up. After you click the sign up button, you will receive an email from noreply@sage.com. In that, I think we have already sent it to you. After that, you can create your password. Okay, sorry, you can confirm your account and you can log into the system. Like that, you can create your new company. Right. After you create your company, you can log into the system and you can use this URL accounting.sage1.asia, and you can enter your email address, password, and click login. Okay, you can type this URL accounting.sage1.asia, and you can enter your email address, registered email address, and password, and click login button. Then you can log into the system. Right. Is it clear? Registration and login to system. If you have any issues with login to system, or is it clear? Right. Next, we will move to how to set up our company. Right. I repeat it again. There's a question. Actually, when you are entering password, it's not your email password. We have sent a password to you. That password you can use for login to the system. There's another question. Actually, your login, we have created a free trial for to practice for software that is 3 months valid, and you can log in to the system by entering type URL accounting.sage1.asia and enter your email. You have sent email to us. Enter that email, and password is PWH at 123. It's a capital PWH at 123. You can enter this password and log into the system. Okay, there's another question. What should include 2 years in business and what you currently use? Right. Actually, it's not much important. You can select any options from that drop-down menu. I'll repeat it again. I'll share the URL. and password. Right. Okay, I'll quickly go through again. You can type pwholdings.lk and click this free trial sign up, and you can enter your company details. If you are implementing the system for your company, you can enter your company details, or if you are creating a system for your practice, you can enter any details from here. And these what you are currently use and years in business is not much important. You can select any option from here. Right. After that, you can type accounting.sage1.asia, and you can enter your email address, and you can enter password. I'll type password here again. You can type password here and click login. After that, you can log into the system. Right. Let's move to change company settings. And one more thing, if that speed is, you can comment speed is fast, you can send any message, or you can send a message if it is fast, or if you want to explain again, please message. Okay, right. Now, after we create or after we register for software, first we need to enter our company details. Okay, we can enter company details from, go to company, change company settings, select company details, and under that you can select company details, and from here you can enter your company details. You can enter your company name, telephone number, fax number, your mobile number, contact person. Then you can enter your postal address. Then there are few options. First one, email. Now there are, under email there are two options: use email for communication, and second one, use no reply at accounting.sage1.my as from address. Now from this system you can email your customer documents such as customer quotations, sales orders, tax invoices, and those documents you can directly email to your customers. Now from here you can email. When we are discussing this transaction, we will go through in detail about these transactions. Now when you are sending emails, this first option is, you can tick one of these options, use no reply at accounting.sage1 my as from address, and if you tick this tick box, your customers will receive emails from no reply at accounting.sage1.my. okay, and if you tick first option, use this email for communication, and if you enter email, enter an email address here, your customers will receive from this email address. Now after you log into the system, before logging into the system, please use pwh at 123 email address. sorry, I made a mistake. You can enter pwh at Pera at 1. Sorry, pwh at Pera 1. Okay, sorry. Please use this email address. Right. Please use pwh, capital pwh at Pera1, PERA1 for your as your password. Okay. Right. Now there are two options. If you tick first option, use this email for communication, you will receive email from this address. And if you tick second option, use no reply, your customers will receive email from no reply at accounting.sage1.my email address. Right. Like this. Now you can see if you select second option, use no reply at accounting.sage1, system will send email from this no reply at accounting.sage1.my email address. Okay, if you are enter any email address here and tick this option, your customers will receive emails from that email address. Right. Next, CC. From here, now for an example, if your company owner or your department head, he wants to get an copy of each invoice you are sent to your customers, and each purchase order you are sent to your suppliers. In that case, you can enter your business owner or your company owner, so your department head email address here, and tick always CC this email address. Then when you are sending emails, always there will be a CC email to this email address on. Okay, if you want to send CC email to your company owner or your department head, you can enter email address and you can tick this always CC this email address. Right. Next, physical address or other company information. Here you can enter your physical. Now, if your registered address in one location and your physical company in a different location, you can use this physical address, or you can enter any detail your company information in under this physical address or other company information. After you enter these details, you can save your company details. Okay, you can enter your company details, company name, telephone, fax, mobile numbers, and contact name, your company physical address, then email address. If you take first option and enter email address, your customers will or your suppliers will receive email from this address. And if you tick second option, use no reply accounting.sage1.my. Your customers or suppliers will receive email from this no reply at accounting.sage1.my email address. And if you want to CC all your customer documents or customer emails or supplier emails, you can tick this option, always CC this email address, and you can enter your CC email address. Then when you are sending any email to your customer or supplier, this email address owner also will receive email. Next, you can enter your, if you have a different location, physical location, you can enter that physical address or company information. Yeah, there's a question, no reply address is system generated one. Yes, it's a system generated email address. Right. Next, we will move to additional company information. Right. From here, we can enter our statutory information in our company. First, company tax number. You can, if you are a VAT registered company, you can enter your tax number, and you can enter your registered name. Sometimes some companies they are using different name for registered company and one name for as a company. For an example, mostly hotels. Now you can see Cinnamon Hotels, Cinnamon Grand, like that. Hotel name is different, but their registered name is a different registered name. Okay, if you have a different registered name, you can enter that name, or you can enter your company name. Then registration number, you can enter your company registration number or business registration number. Then tax office, you can enter Inland Revenue as a tax office if you are registered for VAT. Entity type, from here you can select your entity type, whether your company is a company limited by guarantee, foreign company, limited liability partnership, private limited, public limited, or sole proprietor. Okay, you can select your entity type: company limited by guarantee, foreign company, limited liability partnership, private limited, public limited, sole proprietor. Then you can enter this additional company information: your company, your city, state, and country. Okay, now you can enter your details. Now in your company details, there may be your name as your company name. You can change these details, and you can enter your company details. Okay, assume you are going to start a new company, and assuming you are going to start a new company, and those details you can enter here. Okay, company name, telephone, fax, mobile numbers, contact person name, then postal address, email addresses you can enter here. Okay, first you can enter your company details. After that, we will move to additional company information. Okay, sometimes your company registration email will go to spam mail or junk mail. If you are not received in inbox, please check your spam mail or junk mail. Okay, after you enter your company company details, you can enter your additional company information. In additional company information, we need to enter our statutory information and additional company information. First, company tax number. If you are a tax registered company, you can enter your tax number here. Next, registered name. When you are register your company under company registration or as a proprietor, you can enter that registered company name. Next, registration number. You can enter your company registration number or business registration number here. Next, tax office. You can, if you are a tax registered company, you can enter Inland Revenue as your tax office. Next, entity type. From here, you can select your entity type. If your company is a company limited by guarantee or foreign company, limited liability partnership, private limited, public limited, or sole proprietor, you can select this option based on your company. You can select entity type. Next, you can enter your company city, state or province, and country. Okay, next, major industry code. Actually, this is not relevant to Sri Lanka. Some countries has codes for industry codes for based on their industry. And if you have any code here, if you are implementing for foreign company, if that company has industry code, you can enter that code description here. Right. After you enter this additional company information, you can save. sometimes that major industry code may not display in your screen, but it's applicable only for foreign companies. Therefore, it's not an issue for you. Okay? Right. After you enter these details, you can save. Next, we will move to customer zone. This customer zone is an additional feature of this Sage Business Cloud accounting software. From customer zone, your customer also can view their invoices, receipts, customer payments online without login to our system. Now, when you are earlier also I told you this, you can email your customer invoices, quotations, receipts by email to your customers by clicking this action and email. After you send email to your customers, customer will receive this kind of email, right? With this email, there will be a link. Your customer can view their invoices by clicking this link, or they can download this invoice, or by clicking this link, they can view their invoices. Okay, I'll show you. Now, after you click that link, there will be another window will open. From that, your customers can view their invoices online. Right? They can view that invoice. If they want to download, they can download. In addition to this invoice, by clicking these invoices, customer can view their invoices. Right? They can view their invoices, invoice number, date, reference, description, total amount, invoice total amount, amount due, and status, whether they have paid, unpaid, overdue, those status they can view. And from here, show 10 entries, they can view, they can set how many invoices or how many transactions they want to view. And from here, you can see how many transactions there are. There are 49 entries. And if you want to move to next page, by clicking this page number, you can move. And this feature is very important because sometimes in practical situation, sometimes your customers always request your invoices or quotations. Then sometimes for audit confirmation, they will request their invoices. And if you have that customer zone, without requesting you, customer also can download their invoices if they require. Okay, and also sometimes in practical situation, always you will receive calls from your customers. What are the outstanding invoices? What are the payments? Their payments, like that. So if they want, they can view online. Now you can view that first invoice, it's unpaid, second one paid, like that. You can view, or your customers can view their statement online, and they can view what are the unpaid invoices and what are the payments they have to done, like that. Those invoices they can view. Then quotations. If you have sent any quotations to your customers, customers can view those invoice quotation details. Then sales orders. If sales orders available, it will display here. Then credit notes. Customer payments. Customer statement. That receipt numbers, date, payment date, invoice numbers, paid amount, paid method, they can view. Then their customer statement, customer can view what are their outstanding, total outstanding. Age analysis, they can view online. Right. You can enable your accounting customers on by ticking here this box. If you tick this box, customers on will enable, and there are two options: invoices and quotes only. Second option, invoices and account history. If you select first option, your customers can view only their invoices and quotations only. If you select second option, invoices and account history, your customers can view all transaction, all customer invoices, then sales orders, quotations, customer receipts, and account history they can view. Okay, there are two options. First one, invoices and quotes only. If you select this option, customers can view their invoices and quotations. If you select second option, customer can view their invoices, quotations, sales orders, receipts, and account history. Right. And display name, from here you can enter your company name, which should display in your customer zone. After that, you can save. Okay, now you can enable your customer zone. Right. Next, we will move to general settings. First one, financial years. Now from here, you can create your financial years. Now, sometimes, mostly in Sri Lanka, financial year will be April to next year, March. But some companies may use January, December, or some countries may use October to September, or July to June, like that. There may be different financial years. Based on your company, you can create financial years from here. Okay. And one important thing, now sometimes you may implement your company for all company, or sometimes you may implement the system for new company. If you are implementing for new company, it's straightforward. You can enter your financial year start date and financial year end date. Now, for an example, if you are starting from 1st of April, you are start your company on 1st of July, then you can enter your financial year start date as 1st of April 2021 and your financial year end date as 31st March 2022. Okay, if you are implementing for new company, or assume you are starting from 1st of April, you can enter financial year start date as 1st April 2021 and your financial year date end date as 31st March 2022. But sometimes you may implement the system for all company. Then when you are implementing for all company, there may be customer outstanding, supplier outstanding, or other loans may be there. Now, sometimes your customer has outstanding more than 2-3 year old outstanding may be there. In that case, you want to enter that transaction in the same date. Okay. Now, for an example, if your customer has outstanding from 1st of January 2020, you need to enter that outstanding as 1st of January 2020 date. Okay. In that case, you need to create few years, past few years also, you need to create under financial years. Now, for an example, assume your customer has outstanding invoice from 2017, 1st of May 2017. That 1st of May 2017, it's under this financial year, 2017, 1st of April 2017 to 31st March 2018. Therefore, we need to create this financial year, and we have to set financial years from 1st April 2017. Okay. Now, in your system, there may be 1st January 2022 to 2021 to 1st January 2022. Sorry, 1st January 2021 to 31st December 2021. You can change that date by clicking here, then and you can select from calendar, and you can set your financial year start date. And if you want to add any financial year, by clicking this plus mark, you can add your financial year. And if you want to remove any financial year, you can click this delete line or red color button, then that financial year will delete. Okay, you can add financial years by clicking this plus mark, and if you want to delete financial year, you can click this minus or red color button. Right, like that you can add or remove your financial years, and you can change your financial year start date and end date by clicking that date, and from this calendar you can select your financial year date, start date and end date. Right. Next, current financial year. Now, in these financial years, there are several financial years, and you can tick current financial year. Now, we are in 1st of April 2021 to 31st March 2022, that financial year. Therefore, we have ticked to current financial year. Right. Now, you can enter, you can create your financial years. Please create financial years from 1st of April 2020 to 31st March 2023. That means you need to create 3 financial years, and tick this option current financial year, tick for 1st of April 2021 to 31st March 2022. Okay, after you create more than one company, one financial year, this tick will be available. Please create 3 financial years from 1st of April 2022 to 31st March 2023. Right. Now you have created financial years. So now if previous financial years available, you can enter all transactions or all outstanding. If your customer or supplier has all outstanding, you can enter that outstanding. Then next we will move to lockdown date. Now lockdown date is used for, now sometimes your users may by mistake enter transactions for previous years. Now we are in 2021 2022 year. Sometimes by mistake your users may enter transaction previous or old years or future years. or sorry, all years they may enter transactions. Sometimes even after we completed the audits, they may enter transaction for that previous year. Now we can block that erroneous transactions by setting a lockdown date. We can tick this for set a lockdown date, and we can set a lockdown date. Then your users cannot enter transaction prior to this period. Okay, you can set a lockdown date, and your user, if you set a lockdown date, your users cannot enter transactions prior to this period. Now, especially after you complete the audit, you can enter that previous year date as previous financial year end date as lockdown date. And if you are even after close your monthly accounts also, you can set lockdown date as your previous month end date. Okay, from lockdown date you can block erroneous transactions for previous years. Right, now you can set a lockdown date. There's a question, is it possible to use our smartphones to do this? Yes, you can log in from your smartphone also. You can enter this URL and you can log into the system. Right. Now, in practical situation, assume now we are in 31st March this 2023 year, and you want to create new financial year. Now after you end this period, when you are logging first time to the system will ask message, do you want to create financial year? Then you can click yes and you can create a financial year. Or if you want to create financial year for future year, you can create manually from here. Okay, I'll repeat that lockdown date again. Right, now assume now there may be some users may erroneously enter transactions for previous years. Therefore, you can block that entering erroneous entries for previous years. You can set a lockdown date, and you can tick this lockdown date, and you can set a date. Then after you set a date, now you will set lockdown date for 31st March 2021. Okay, now we will set lockdown date as 31st March 2021. Then your users cannot enter transactions prior to this period. Okay, this feature you can use as a control feature. You can block if your users entering erroneous transactions for previous year. You can block that from by setting a lockdown date. First, you need to tick this set a lockdown date tick box and enter date. After that, prior to this date, your users cannot enter transactions. Right, and there's another question. Now assume in practical situation, your company may accept PD checks or post-dated checks. And if you accept post-dated checks, now for an example, assume we are in 31st March 2020. Today date is 31st March 2020. and we don't have we haven't created future year. Next year we haven't created, but we received a check from our customer for 1st of April 2022. Then if we haven't this financial year, we cannot enter that transaction. So if you are accepting previous PD checks, or if you are issuing PD checks to your suppliers, it's better to create financial year next financial year also you can create from here. Okay, it's only it's optional. If you are accepting PD checks, or if you are giving PD checks, you can create a next year also, then you can enter that transactions. Okay, after you enter or create financial years and set a lockdown date, you can save this. And also there's no, in the Sage Business Cloud accounting, there's no any year in processes. Only thing is you need to create a new financial year, then you can continue your transactions. There's no any year in process or month in process, so you can continue by creating a new financial year from here. Right. Can you all view this current financial year tick box? If anyone cannot view this current financial year, or can you drag this if you are not, it's not available, can you drag this current financial year little left side and view? There's another question. When we put 2021 as the lockdown date, we get, are you sure, because it's in the current financial year. Now I have entered now our financial year end date is 31st. Previous financial year end date is 31st March 2021. So current financial year start from 1st of April 2021. Therefore, you can enter lockdown date as 31st March 2021. Or if you haven't completed your audits, or if you want to enter transactions for previous year, or if you haven't finalized your financial statements, you can change this date and you can enter transactions for that period. Another question, you are practicing your company, existing company, there is no question. Okay, you can enter any details here, or any transactions here. You can change current details, and it's not issue with other user system. Okay, you can change this company details, so you can enter financial years. Right. Next, we will move to rounding. Is it clear? Financial years and lockdown date. After you enter financial years and lockdown date, you can save. Right, next we will move to rounding. Now from here we can rounding up, rounding down, normal rounding or no rounding, and we can enter to nearest rounding. Okay, if you are selecting rounding up or rounding down, you can enter this round to nearest. Sometimes some companies may not display cents in their reports or transactions. Therefore, if you want, you can round up or round down. If you don't want to round up or round down, you can select no rounding. Then system will display actual amount. Okay, when you are calculating tax also, sometimes there may be decimal places. If you want to enter same decimal places, you can set this no rounding. Then transaction will based on without no rounding. And if you want to round up or round down, you can select these options and you can enter round to nearest. Okay, after, if you want to change, you can change and you can save. Right, next we will move to regional settings. Now from these regional settings, we can set our company currency, then decimal places for our quantity, values and hours, and we can set date formats. Now when we are entering transactions, I'll open a quotation. When you are entering transactions, you can see there are two decimal places for quantity and two decimal places for the values, price values. Okay, you can set that decimal places from these regional settings. If you want to increase or decrease your quantity decimal places, you can change from here. Now for an example, if you are selling assume you are selling computers, or then that computers has no decimal places, then you can enter 0 under quantity decimal places. Then you cannot view decimal places here. And sometimes if you are selling that items in kilograms, then you need to display 3 decimal places in quantity. Then you can enter 3 as quantity decimal places. And if you want to display decimal places cents here, you can enter 2. Or if you want to display only rupee value, you can change this value decimal places to 0. Okay, then these decimal places will not display. Now we have changed this quantity decimal places. Now if you select any item, you can see 3 decimal places under quantity. Okay, like that you can change your decimal places or value decimal places or quantity decimal places. And also from this system you can enter your time sheets. You can enter your values, or sorry, hours or minutes. If you want to change these decimal places, you can change from hours decimal places. Okay, sometimes you cannot view these hours decimal places. It's an add-on module. Now we will discuss how to add add-on module. There are 4 add-on modules. Time tracking, multi-currency, advanced inventory and debtors manager. You can activate your add-on modules. Go to administration, my profile, and click this upgrade button. You can enter one under this time tracking, multi-currency, advanced inventory and debtors manager. Okay, in addition to this normal system, there are 4 add-on modules. You can activate those modules from administration, my profile, click this upgrade, enter one under time tracking, multi-currency, advanced inventory and debtors manager. Okay, please activate your add-on modules. Okay, in addition to these basic features, there are 4 add-on modules. You can activate those add-on modules from administration, my profile, click this upgrade, by clicking this time tracking, by enter one under time tracking, multi-currency, advanced inventory and debtors manager, click next and finish. Then your add-on modules will activate. In addition to that, now in your system you are entitled for 2 users. You can view your number of users and number of companies. If you want to increase your number of companies, you can enter how many companies you want to add. Now for an example, if you want to add another company, you can enter here, enter one here. And if you want to add additional user, now currently you have 2 users. If you want to add another user, you can enter one. And now this system, you can store your documents. Now for an example, if you are signing an agreement with your customer, you can attach those agreements and any other documents to the system. So the system has 1 GB capacity. If you want to increase, you can enter or you can required amount you can enter here, right? From here you can upgrade your system. Go to administration, my profile, click this upgrade. You can activate your add-on modules by enter one here for time tracking, multi-currency, advanced inventory, and data manager. And if you want to increase your number of companies, you can enter one. Or if you want to increase your additional users, number of additional users, that numbers you can enter. And if you want to increase your storage capacity, you can enter required capacity here. Okay, after you enter, click next and finish, then those add-on modules will activate. Right. Next one, currency symbol. Now you can enter your currency symbol here. Sometimes some companies may use LKR, or some companies may use RS or for office. You can enter your required currency symbol. Now if you enter that currency symbol here, that symbol will display when you are entering transactions. Now here you can see this for all amounts it will display LKR, and if you change this LKR to RS, you can view that amounts as RS. Okay, you can enter LKR or RSO. If you are implementing for foreign company, you can enter USD or that company currency. Okay. And one important thing, if you are entering rupees or any currency, please not put that dot or full stop and no spaces, only these letters. Please enter only letters. Now if you are entered dot or full stop, then there will be some issues, because sometimes this coding also use these dots. Therefore please not enter dots or spaces after you enter currency symbol. Okay, next, date format. You can select date format from here. First one, DDMMYYY. If you select the first option, your date format will display as first date, then second month, finally year. And if you select second option, then system will display year first, then month, finally date. And if you select